Gotta do my sound check. Gotta do my sound check. Game chat audio will be disabled. Yeah, turn off the game chat. Yes, sir. Gotta do my sound check. Gotta do my sound check. Yep, there it is. Yeah, turn off the game chat. Yes, sir. Alright. We live, baby. Yeah, we live. Yeah, baby. We live. We is live. I just gotta do one thing and then I can start gaming. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Nah, my G. I gotta do one thing real quick. Funny thing is, like, I was requested to go live, so I was like, all right, let me, they want to know if I go live. Thing is, though, I need people to get in here. That's what I need. I need people to be in here, man. Don't talk about, oh man, E, you need to go live, and then I go live, and then it's like, not a soul. Nah, like. I need y'all to be for real about it. Nah, but I need people to be like for real about what they say. Like, if cats really want a brother to go live, like I need you in here. Don't tell me go live and then you don't show up to the party. That's like telling your people, like, look, yo, like, look, we about to do this party and whatnot, and I'm hosting. Then people ready to show up and ready to kick it for the party, and you just like, yeah, nah, decided not to do it because I knew I had something else I had to do. And there's people like that, but I need people show up. But here's something funny real quick though. So, not too long ago, to put up my picture that, oh yeah, it's gonna be a chaperone. So I wanna go get that drink real quick. Last time, let me go get that drink real quick. Let me actually see how much power level it's gonna be. Cause if it's at least gonna be at on power level, pretty much would mean if I get to have it at 1300, then I mean, we winning. Like. We winning. Man, she be bluffing. Let me stop though. Let me stop. Maximum bluff. I'ma hope that this joint's gonna be. It should be on power level because it's like it's a new weapon. It's like another thing I completed. Especially given the fact I really don't use shotguns like that in PvP. Like no cap, I really don't use shotguns at all.
And here we go.
Oh, it's a 1302. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, come through with the shotty bounce. Let's go. Sad thing is though, Chaperone is in the primary slot. I mean, still not terrible, but yeah, it's in the primary slot. That's like a 1302. Let go. Like, let go. That's making me think, do I have a 120 in the secondary slot? I don't think there's a 120. Oh, you know what it would have been? You know what? I do have a 120. It's a palindrome. If I had bottom dollar, I'd be killing it. Thank you, man. I know this, man. The RNG guys don't be trying to let a brother eat sometimes. But nonetheless, yeah, I do actually have a palindrome in the secondary slot that I could run with, like if I wanted to. I'm gonna stash my multi-match because I'm probably not gonna use it no more. Like, probably not. Stash that 7 serve. And everything else I'm gonna keep how it is. But yeah, the only other 120 I have that's like the only 120 I have that's in that secondary slot would definitely be my palindrome, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, because the Kendall Orchid is a 140, but that's sunset, so I can't even do anything with that. Don't I got Nature of the Beast as well? But I don't think Nature of the Beast is a 120. Yeah, see, it's a 180. Well, it's about to be my palindrome's time to shine. The way that I see it, that is my palindrome's time to shine. Sad thing is though, my palindrome is going to hinder my power level. But I mean, I got a combination of brass attacks. But see, I need to try these out though. Threat detector, sympathetic arsenal. Not really a big deal for me. So that might be that catalyst for me. Let me double check. Increases reload stability and handling when enemies are in close proximity. Reloading after the final blow also reloads stowed weapons. Yeah, see, if it was this joint, like, if I could get threat detector and killing wind, that would have been godly. That's where it would have got godly. But it's nah. Yeah, nah. We ain't going there. Yeah, we can go ahead, jump. Oh, wait. Before I jump into that, let me go ahead and infuse my palindrome. This isn't what I would consider the best palindrome roll. I really wouldn't consider it that. But, I mean... Oh, blood. That drink's a 140. You know what? I'm gonna still try to finesse it though. I'm gonna still try to finesse it as a 140. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna still try to finesse that joint. So we gonna do that. You know what? Let's rock steady hand and the palindrome. Let's take it there. Let's take it there. I need quick access sling just for the swap. Bam. Swap weapons are much faster for a short duration after emptying the magazine. Woo! I should not be on it. Excuse me. Should not be on it already. Alright, here we go. It's funny, I went on YouTube with my Fire Stick, and I search my name, right? Bro, do you know how many do you know how many Elijah Watsons are on YouTube? That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Like, I would have never thought that there were so many people like around the world with the same name. That's really something to think about. Like, one day, like I used to even go on Google and just search my name and just see what pops up. I used to get excited because like some of my artwork would pop up. Right, some of my artwork would pop up, and then some of my pictures and stuff like that like will pop up, and I was like, oh snap, Google, look, Google peeping a real nigga. But then I thought about it, I was like, oh, it's probably one of the easiest ones that would probably come up, unless it was like the most notable, which makes sense. I don't really know full detail in how the Google engine works. But I mean, it was actually nice to be able to like go on Google and just be like, hey, yeah, you know, like, I'm there. Like, you can legit Google me and like you'll see information. I actually haven't Googled myself in a while. I actually might do it during this stream. I don't know. I might have to Google myself and see what's good.
Iron Banner. Delay no longer. Glory is yours today.
We're gonna see what madness happens. Anyway, Shmurda home. You think get some hot. That's where the two-tap game starts. Oh, whoa. My Jesus. You know what? Let me chill right here real quick. I did that. See this? Yeah, I knew you was gonna peek that corner. Go ahead, peek it. What's up? Yep, I'm still peeking. My aim was atrocious. Oh, he used the merciless though. What's gonna happen? They're probably still playing B. That's where it's gonna always. That's where the play always gonna be at though. The play is always gonna be at B.
Zone advantage is yours.
But we got it. Yeah. Come back. Get him out of here, coach. Okay, reload. Let's go. Let's go, coach. Oh no, he got something there. He got something there. Hold up. Oh, we still got him. That's one. Hold up. You gotta come back. Ah, I want to get him another with a tap. Another tap.
All of
get him out of here, coach.
Like Iron Lords.
Mm.
You have the advantage. Press on.
Come here. Come hither. Body my man's little cheat. It's all good though. Ain't. No sir. I'm telling you, man, it's Telesto. Oh, no, they talking about Raiden. I might do it. I don't know. But that means I'm gonna have to over. Well, boy from the hip.
2 zones are yours.
Well, we got one that said no, one that said maybe. Ah ha ha! I get popped in the bite. Right in the bite. Ooh. That grenade is your spine, boy. Oh, I'm about to be disrespectful. Thank you. Oh! Ah! That was the wrong move. I ain't see homie behind me. I got messed up. Went to use that special and got messed up. I don't know how many YouTubers actually do this, but I literally will go back and watch some of my videos and kind of see what mistakes I made. Cause there's always points where I could have been like, where I could be too aggressive. Oh snap! I didn't see him there, cause he was invisible. Ah. But there are like moments where I've been too aggressive and I shouldn't have been. I should have been a little more passive, or I should have like waited shit out. But it always varies. But all in all, I mean, you know, I'm alright. I'm decent. I would not call myself like a god at this joint at all. Like, not even close. Especially with the cats I watch that play this joint. Please. Oh, get double tapped. Beyonce said 1 + 1 = 2.
5 minutes left.
Oh, we got the hunt?
Nah,
it's okay.
Zone advantage is yours.
Watch your face, bro. Let me stop playing with him like that. Let me stop playing that. Oh, almost had him though. Kicked out the drone and was just like, oh snap, I'm catching him. Not quite. Nope, don't be dirty. Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty. Jesus. Oh. He kind of should have got dropped. Alright, I guess. We had the same weapon. I guess it's kind of fair. Kind of. Oh. Yeah, he caught me first. Then he died. Let me see what's really good though. You gonna cut this corner though? Hey, blast him, bro. My man full back turn towards him, yo. Blast him.
Keep the pressure and you have them.
Where he at though? He jump over here. Watch. He's just gonna pop up out of nowhere. I swear, and it's gonna piss me off when he do. Yeah, that's one up there. I thought that. Yeah, I thought so. Alright. Oh, I think it's cut this corner. Oh, that's a double. Oh no. Oh no. Ow! Going in. I'm going in. Let's go. Oh my Jesus. Catch him. Let's go. Oh. Night night. Let's go.
The
Where you get that
original
tweaker
Iron Lords
hook?
may be
Tweaker
gone,
hook.
but I can see the future is safe in your hands.
That was a nice little moment right there. I ain't gonna lie. That was a nice little moment. A little slight. Something slight. Let me actually see. Oh, you know what? I probably can. Yes, I can. This is beautiful. That's actually beautiful. You know what? That's actually a question I should ask everybody. Like, have you ever Googled yourself? Like, just really, like, just in general, like, have you ever Googled yourself? Like, just one day, like, you know what, bro? Let me Google myself and, like, see if I pop up.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Google, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't. I'm sorry. I ain't. Did I say? No, I didn't even say, hey, Google. But okay. Thanks for your input, though. You know what? Hey, Google. Have you ever Googled yourself?
I'm not sure I have.
See? Even she not sure. Scared money don't make money. Trying to tell you.
Iron Banner. This contest will shape you into something stronger. Go.
Yeah, like I really think everybody should like just off a whim one day just be like, you know what, yo, let me Google myself. Like, let me just put my name in and Google myself, you know? Not even to try to like make yourself seem like you the shit or whatnot. Like, it ain't even about that. It's just to see like what pops up. Like, there are some moments where your curiosity really could like mess you up, but then there's also some moments where, you know, curiosity can really be something good, and it could yield something well for you. Let me back up. Dang, I backed into somebody. Oh, okay, he's telling me back there. That must be another person, because there was somebody in that corner that I just killed, and then, yeah, I guess it don't matter. But yeah, like for real, like one day, just type your name in, and just see how. Oh, y'all gonna take that spot? Okay, do that. Yeah, yeah. Wait.
You're being hunted.
What you doing?
Don't
What you doing?
let your guard
Oh no. All right, you got it. You got it. And then something else for y'all to laugh at. I'm legit watching my stream as I'm streaming. And now that I think about it, hey yo, I can definitely see the difference between
The howls are quiet.
me
Return to the
streaming
fight.
and making videos and whatnot from my TV versus a monitor. Like, yo, I encourage people, yo, get a monitor. I'm telling you, get a monitor, bro. Like, that's the way to go. With you, when it comes to gaming, get a monitor, bro. I'm telling you, get a monitor. It's a huge difference, and it's better suited. And it makes sense. Like, after a friend of mine, I think a friend of mine and like YouTube kind of broke it down to me why. Oh, okay, that was nice. But basically, it broke it down to me as to like what are like the benefits and what are like the major differences as far as gaming on a monitor and gaming on a TV. But yeah, there's a huge difference, and it also kind of entails why most people really struggle. More people struggle gaming on a regular TV.
I'm calling it.
Then,
10
oh wow, look at
seconds.
this. Well, that's fine. I mean, I had a fun game last game, so I guess that kind of got to
You
get
have
messed
the
up this game.
advantage. Press on.
It's okay. I'll just Billy
This
bounce.
defeat.
But yeah, like I was saying, like with a monitor, it makes sense because with a monitor, everything is like really smooth.
The Iron
Everything
Lord's
runs
face
well.
defeat.
The only
There's
issue
only
is,
one
of
option.
course, like unless you
Fight
buy a
again.
monitor that has a speaker, you know, there's most likely there's no speaker, and so you'll need like a headset and all that good stuff. But like when you streaming and you know your stuff like comes out on like TV or something like that, because there's so many ways to watch YouTube now. It's like, bro, like if you were to watch YouTube on your TV, man, that joint is like that joint running like clean. Boy, I'm telling you, that joint look nice. That joint be looking nice. Like right now, like I'm looking at my stream and that joint looking nice. I'm trying to tell you. So like most people, like if you a true gamer, like you really are, like you really about it, you be gaming, like you really into it, you would probably, if you don't know by now, you will know now that you're better off gaming on a monitor. Like, that's just what you're better off doing. The colors are definitely brighter, especially again based upon which monitor you purchase. The colors are brighter, the game runs a lot smoother. You just have to, that's the main thing, is figuring out, I think, what was it, your gigahertz? There was something to it, I forgot the metrics, but for real, it's mainly based upon how much, not only how much of like the frames that your monitor will be able to handle, because I mean the goal is to be able to make your gaming experience 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second is like the big thing, and of course I don't disagree, especially when like even when you get on YouTube and you're watching videos like that, those HD options that pop up,
Iron Banner.
that is actually your ticket to a 60 frame per second experience. But I'm still on PS4, so you're probably not going to get too much of that experience on a PlayStation 4. Not too much. You may get something close to it, and you may have a moment where you get something close to it, but it's not going to be as consistent. Oh my Jesus. It's not going to be consistent like it would be for a PlayStation 5. I can definitely tell you that's facts. Like PlayStation 5, like you're going to get your 60 frames per second. And that's why it's like I'm excited to end up acquiring. Jesus, I just got here. Yeah, of course. That's why I'm excited to, you know, acquire that setup, because of course the PlayStation 5 also comes with a camera and all of that good stuff. Pretty much all the stuff that I have for my PlayStation 4, I can get for my PlayStation 5. Yeah, he was gonna punch my lights out regardless, because my aim was absolute shitty. Yeah, I mean, looking back at it, I'm like, Jesus, my aim is terrible. Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty, okay? Okay? I'm just trying to be cool, but you know, y'all just like to be dirty. See? That's like to be dirty.
Zone advantage is yours.
But nonetheless, like, I can only imagine if I get it's when I get it, honestly. I get this PlayStation 5 and then play it on this monitor. Dude, the smoothness will be so intricate with this gun. Like, so intricate. And of course, like, upgraded graphics and all that good stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Come on, man. That thing gonna be icy.
Now you are the wolf. Finish the heart.
I'm gonna keep shooting, cuz. Ow! Wow, he meleeed me from where? Yonder? Okay. Gotta make me another drink, dude. Yo, no, he did not. Oh, okay, it was another person. He was the one that got me. Okay. I was about to get mad again. No, because it's just that we saw clear as day that I bodied my man's feet, bro. And we gonna sit here and act like that's not what it did. You wanna take me?
Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's try this again. Shall we? Oh, Jesus.
Find your prey and end them.
Kill him. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Get up out of here, man. Don't be doing my man's dirty like that, nigga. Oh, can I get that heavy, though? Can I get that heavy? No! No! And now you drop him? He done thunder crashed the whole freaking team, bro.
Zone advantage is yours.
We going to war over heavy right now, and I couldn't. Okay.
You have the advantage. Press on.
When you pay attention to that, that's about to come. Not that. That's cool. I could just get better with my aim with this weapon. Like, since 120s are the meta right now, I gotta get better with the meta. I gotta get better.
5 minutes left. Sound tactics so far.
It's the meta. It's the meta. Yeah. Let's get with it. Let's get along. Yeah. Really starting to piss me off a little bit. Bro! Alright, so y'all seen my teammate right there, right? Let me watch that playback. My teammate is standing right next to him. Maybe he didn't know, right? Maybe he just had no idea, you know. He just had no idea. You know, he just had no clue, and it was just like whatever, right? Okay. We're gonna go with that excuse.
2 zones are yours.
That's 2 zones. Yes, please jump him. Yes. I just want to be great, bro. That's it. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Aim got trash. I caught him in the head one good time, and after that was it. Whatever. Nope. Cut that shit out.
Keep the pressure on. It's almost over.
I see you back there peeking. Nope, turn around. Yo, why is they cheesing like this? What is this? What is that? That's why most times I just keep
3 minutes
quiet,
remaining.
bro.
Keep the pressure and you have them.
I don't be on my commentary shit too much, man. When shit like this goes down, bro, I be really getting pissed off. Like, I don't understand, man. Look, where did he come from? Oh my G. Okay, yeah, cool. Cool. Fuck out of here. Shatter, bitch. Sick of it. I'm sick of it.
That was a battle worthy of Iron Words.
Oh man, I'm trying to wake up and see Jesus. This is getting on my nerves. Funny thing about it is, it be little shit. It don't never be nothing big. It don't never be nothing crazy. Just a little shit. Alright, let's see. It's 10:40. Okay, you know what? I got this thing I had in mind like the other day that like I was talking about with a friend of mine, and it was actually interesting because she was basically like stating like, yo, like I really be thinking like niggas be just thinking about hitting shorties. Like that's the only thought that goes through nigga mind. It's just hitting shorties. I just be like, what? That really had me tripping, but that's like, you know, going besides the point. So to keep it real and to keep it honest, one of the real things that us guys really do think about, like, you know how most times we be like, man, you know, she's so bad, like, if I hit, I'm having a kid. Like, we having a kid. Like, that type ish. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something.
Iron Banner.
It gets deeper than that. It really does get deeper than that. It's really not a situation where we just like, oh, you know, we just trying to hit this jump. We just got, like, when we hit it, like, we so pressed to hit it, and we feel like the joint gonna be so good that we gotta state that we're gonna get her pregnant. And that's literally, and the funny thing is that's literally like a normal run-of-the-mill statement that gets made. And it's becoming a thing, it's becoming normalized to where, excuse me, to where most females are gonna be like, alright, like, I must not be that cute because you're not thinking about impregnating me. I'm not saying it's all, but I am definitely saying it's quite a few that actually believe like this metric is necessary. And I'm just like, no, just like, is this something we thought about? You know, I'm curious. Like, is this something we've ever thought about? Because for real, you gotta think about. You gotta think about what's gonna happen when you have these kids, man. And I'm not talking about simply paying for strollers and wow. I'm not talking about simply paying for strollers and baby seats and all this kind of stuff. Like, I'm not talking about that simple stuff. Like, that stuff is simple. The reason I say that stuff is simple is because that's the stuff that's just gonna utilize a lot of your money. Because you need these things in order to comfort the baby and, you know, so on and so forth. But we don't necessarily think about the interior. We think about the exterior. We don't think about the interior. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, one thing I can definitely admit about me that I've reflected on quite a bit, and my girl and I actually talked about it, which is interesting. Because we talked about how basically we have a hard time taking criticism. And I mean, it's not surprising that we have a hard time taking criticism because our folks have a hard time taking criticism. Our folks don't take criticism well because we can tell them all day long, like, oh yeah, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that. And pretty much they really won't acknowledge it and be like, yeah, you know what, I should have did better in that aspect. It's not, it just, and the thing is, and if it is in them, it does not, it's not a dominant trait. It's very receptive.
The hunt has ended.
So of course, in that notion, you would think, yo, like that trait needs to be very dominant, as opposed to not taking taking that criticism and thinking to yourself, you know what, that's not my shit fit. Like that's just what it is.
I'm calling it.
And then
10
a lot of and then one thing I experienced a lot of is and you get dropped. One thing I experienced a lot of is the aspect of
the Iron Banner remembers
What
every
did I say
outcome.
it was?
This will
What
be
did I say
no
it was?
exception.
What was it? Oh, what was it?
I experienced a very low dosage of accountability. And the thing is, that is definitely one thing I can say I've gotten better at, because I ain't gonna lie to you, like older Elijah ain't taking no responsibility for nothing, like nothing. But now, you know, I mess up, and I can admit to it. Like I can admit to that faster. I can definitely admit to that faster than mostly anything else I would ever have to say. Especially if it's a situation where both parties are wrong, or it's a situation where, you know, I'm predominantly wrong. Like I can admit to that. But that very same thing doesn't happen around me very often. And all of this, and I'm saying all of this to get it understood that this is what a child that you're bringing in, a child that you're bearing, you're bringing your child into this. Like your child will bear these very same things, these very same events and situations, and those things will transcend into them. So you have to think about a lot of the stuff that you have to eliminate for yourself in order to clear out a pathway for your kids. And this is why, if anybody knows about anime, this is why I think, this is why I love Deku, aka Midoriya, however you want to, like My Hero Academia. Deku is pretty much like, he was pretty much the go-to for possessing possessing one for all. I mean, no, all for one. And was it all for one? No, one for all.
Like
Yeah, it was one for all.
Go.
And basically, this ability was cultivated by so many of the predecessors, so that actually like really made a big deal.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Because, like I said, this is for the predecessors. This is for you know, this was basically the people before clearing a path for them. And that's pretty much also what you do for your kids. And that's why a lot of people are like, you know, we gotta break generational curses and yada yada woo woo. I mean, of course, you know, we don't really like when someone sounds all high and mighty or too motivational and whatnot in that aspect. But this man just teleport, my G? What mythic power is that? Oh yeah, you had to die, bro, because I wasn't having it. Hey yo, stop the cap.
Has ended.
Oh, damn!
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Wow, but nonetheless, like
Zone
this is
C
stuff you gotta think about, man. Like,
You captured Zone B.
and that's
You
why
have
it's
the
like really
advantage.
important
Press
to kind
on.
of get your shit lined up, your shit dealt with and handled, because then when you decide to have kids, you know, it can be really cool, because then you'll see, oh, you know, your kids are like really high-minded in business, or your kids are really big on your kids are like really big on like content
Zone C
creation,
lost.
or they have a knack for technology like you do. Like stuff like that, it really does make a difference. And you want to set it up to where, you know, they have all your strengths and none of your weaknesses.
Zone B
Like, it's really that
lost.
simple.
The howl of the wolf is
But
not the end.
Not
Be
everybody thinks about it
vigilant.
like that. And of course, in a lot of cases, it's not expected for a man to think about that. Now, am I saying like I outclass other men because I think like that? Nah, not at all. Not even close. But I am saying like there are men that exist that actually think a lot further ahead than give them credit for. And females do the same.
The flames have gone cold.
You know, females don't get a lot of credit for different things. I gotta stop saying females. Women don't get a lot of credit for multiple
Captured
things.
Zone B.
So, you
Opponent
know,
claims
and
Zone A.
I would never want to discredit a woman because women are incredible, bro. Like, that's just what that is. I have no shame in making that statement
Opponent
at
claims
all.
Zone C.
You little bastard. But, yeah, you know, women are incredible, man. Women have done a lot of incredible things, man. And he's still chasing me. He's still chasing me. And you gonna keep chasing me, ain't you? See? Look at that. I ain't gotta do nothing. Let me just do that right there.
Cut their
You
momentum.
mad?
Keep pushing.
I felt elite right there, too. You're mad, my G. But yeah, nah, but when it comes to that kid situation, man, like, and that's pretty much one of the things I always state. Oh, well, why don't you want to have kids? Because I don't want to bring them in this world and don't have
Captured
anything
Zone
different.
C. 2 zones.
I don't want to bring like, and of course, like when it comes to kids, like I've already accepted that you'll never be truly ready for kids. You're never gonna truly be ready. Like there's no time, there's like no type of manual or handbook to like prepare for having a kid. It just happens. It just simply happens, and that's that.
Zone
But-
C lost. Good counter. Now hit them again.
But I will say that I can't speak. I would definitely say though, you know, if you get a lot of things handled within yourself, then when you have a kid, like, bro, that's gonna make it so much more incredible. So much more incredible. And that literally goes into what I've said. Like it, you know, there's like a lot of
Captured Zone A.
something I had learned with myself. It's just that there was just there was always like a lot of underlying issues and unresolved things, and even a lot of things that probably should have gotten handled
Zone
better,
A
but
lost.
didn't.
5 minutes remain.
Like I said, the biggest thing for me right now is the lack of accountability. That pisses me off, to be real with you. Because what happens a lot nowadays is that everybody's pointing fingers at people. Everybody's doing a lot of pointing fingers at one another, but nobody is saying, you know what, yo, I did that wrong. That was bad. Like, you know what, I should have did that better. And the thing is, even sometimes I'm guilty of it.
You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours.
Even sometimes I'm guilty of it. Like, you know, hey, I don't want to admit that I was wrong.
Zone B lost.
But hey, like I said, you know. Come on, teammate, no!
Almost
Oh no! Ah, nigga, woo, woo! Did he just blast me? Yeah, he did. But yeah, that's like the same stuff I'm guilty of. Like we all guilty of having those moments where we just refuse to be like, man, that was my fault. Because we feel like that's so belittling. We feel like that's so small-timey. But a lot of stuff that we feel like is small-timey, that's the funny part. A lot of shit we feel like is small-timey is really something that's huge. Like, that's really a fact. A lot of this shit that we feel like is like minuscule is really a big deal.
and we just really don't pay attention to it. We really don't, you know, we don't think about it. The only thing is we don't think about it till we get older. And that's why our parents always look at us and be like, yeah, you'll learn. You'll figure it out when you get older. You'll know. And I was like, alright. And that's why now, like, that we've grown up and whatnot, one of the famous lines we love to use, J. Cole uses it, all them top-notch rappers use it. Yo, I wish I knew then what I know now. Trust me, we all had that in our minds, and we was like, yo, if that was the case, yo, things would have been so different back then. Things would have been so different. We would have been on a different level. Trust me, if I was doing this would have been so different back then, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, we do this all the time, man. But at the end of the day, man, life is gonna be the best teacher, no matter what. Through and through. Life is always the teacher that you gotta pay attention to. And if you don't, trust me, you're gonna get slapped up, beat up, stepped on, fucked up. It's all going down. And it's one of the reasons why I always encourage people to take time to reflect, man. Take time to step back and, like, literally look at you. Because at the same time, at the same time, when things become better for you, guess what? It makes it better for your kids. It makes it better. Because at the end of the day, when you have children, you facing off against your reflections. As much as you don't want to admit it, as much as you don't really want to face it, you facing off against your reflections, bro. I'm telling you. That's just like being somebody who's very introverted, and you just completely stay away from people all the time.
What cipher is this?
But then you got, look, now because you have kids, you have people around you on a regular basis. But guess what? You have these little kids, these little people, and us adults talk about it all the time. Yo, these kids is mean. Kids is mean as shit. Like, kids are mean. No, kids are straightforward, and kids have no problem exposing you. So now, because your kids expose you, you don't want to meet up with that reflection. You don't want to meet up with that. You ain't trying to face off against that shit. And that's usually how the end result goes. And that's also what happens with some people when they get around other people. They get exposed. And then when they get exposed, they like, oh nah, like, you ain't gonna do me like that. Like, how many times have you heard somebody say that? Like, how many times have you heard somebody come out their mouth and be like, nah, you ain't gonna treat me like that. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. Like, you know, no, you ain't gonna never do that shit. Like, that's why. Because, look, we done pressed the button on you, and now you being exposed. I mean, and at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you want to accept it or not. But yeah, when you get exposed,
this was made for
that
you.
joint make you mad sensitive, G. Mad
There's a love of
sensitive.
the fight in you, I think. Come back anytime.
So, I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, y'all gotta keep that in mind. Food for thought. When you got kids. I know quite a few people that got kids, and I'm pretty sure they can vouch for everything that I'm saying. When you got kids, I'm telling you, you're facing your reflections, bro. And when you're facing your reflections, that thing can get ugly. Because guess what? Your reflections going to deal with you in a way that you should have dealt with yourself a long time ago. And they're going to outright expose your ass, and you're going to be pissed. Absolutely pissed. It's going to make you think, like, damn. My kid really did me dirty, bro. Like, yo, that's just like when you step out on a basketball court thinking you about to do something, but then you got that one person that's actually about this life. Look, that nigga about this action. And he just straight up expose your shit. Yo, expose you. And I'm talking about expose you to a point where, like, you left on the ground, like, you get your ankles broken and you just gotta pick yourself up off the ground and keep that shit moving. Man, that thing rough.
That thing is rough, but you know what? It was bound to happen. Sometimes you gotta get exposed, yo. You gotta get exposed to get the real character out of you. You gotta get exposed to get your real shit. You gotta get exposed to get the best version of you to step out and be like, alright, I'm done taking this shit. Let me show you what's really good. That's why one thing I can definitely say I do love about myself is that competitive nature of mine. That thing can get real disgusting. Like, real disgusting. I'm talking to a point where it's like, yo, y'all ain't even in my league, bro. Like, I be thinking that sometimes. I really do. I really be looking at cats that be trying to talk, that be talking they shit to me. I just be like, yeah, I kill you. And I don't mean it in a way to where I'm like, I actually kill him, but it's just like, yo, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know what to do against a cat like me, bro. Like, I will expose you out here. And when I expose you, you ain't got nothing left. You can't defend yourself. That's that same mentality. You know what that is? Mamba mentality. Kobe was that same cat. Yo, you step on the court versus me, bruh, I'm telling you. Like, he was one of them cats. You know how you got some of them thug dudes that be chilling outside, and like they be acting like they all hard and shit. But then you run into that one that's really about that shit. That's what Kobe was. You run into that one that's really about that shit. You step out there and you act like you top flight. Oh yeah? That's literally like the reaction. Oh yeah? That's you? You for real? You yeah? Okay, bet. Then you step out, gotta deal with that shit, and you just get exposed. Man, I'm telling you, that's why it's always necessary to have people that's better than you around you. Oh yeah, this person run their own business. Yo, I need them around me. Hey, this person. Wait a minute. This person actually got their own law firm. Oh yeah, definitely. Yup, I need you around me. Hey yo, this person is a professional content creator. Like, you get paid to create your content. Oh, well, I bet I need you around me. Like, I'm telling you, because guess what?
Guardian?
You doing iron sharpens iron, baby. You getting exposed. Once you get exposed, guess what's gonna happen? Oh shit! Like, I need to run with this person. Like, this person got it in the bag. They got this shit in the bag. Like, they got it nipped in the bud. Like, I gotta run with them. It's necessary, man.
Tell me, you don't fear Vanguard operations?
Every opportunity you got to level up, you better take that shit. Even if that means you got homies exposing you, bro. Like, look, sometimes you need to be exposed. Period. Point blank, period. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But when those moments happen and you become the best version of yourself, when you have your kids, guess what? You can look at their reflection and be like, oh shit, the best version of myself said was good. You can look at your kids, oh man, my kids waking up in the morning and going outside and stuff. I remember I used to do that. That was something I used to do on a regular basis. That's the shit you want. I'm trying to tell you, and those are the memories you want to cherish. That's the shit that really counts. But you know, I'm a guy, so I wouldn't know what I'm talking about, right? I would have no clue at all. But nonetheless, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm gonna end the stream right here. Done talked y'all heads off enough. And I'm pretty sure other people want to see this video like later on, because it's going to stay on my YouTube channel. Plus, I gotta make me another drink, G. I need another drink. But this is stuff to think about. Don't be scared to reflect on yourself. Like, that's something I really encourage people to do. Reflect on yourself. That's the best way to build yourself up. Reflect on yourself. You look at, we done watched so many football players, football games, basketball players, basketball games, and all of that, to be able to understand where someone has an underlying weakness or someone has a complete weakness, however you want to look at it.
like, we can go ahead and call out what needs to be worked on. So why not do that same thing with yourself in order to develop yourself? Because then when you become the best version of yourself, then you'll get with somebody who is the best version of themselves. I don't care. Winners attract winners. Losers attract losers. That's what it's gonna be. Period. You know, strong people attract strong people. That's just what it is. So why not build yourself up to be the person that you actually want to attract? You know, we all like people that's got, you know, look, us fellas love ladies with, you know, with a fat ass and that's all fit and all that good shit. But us ourselves aren't in a healthy state and aren't fit and all that shit. Like, yo, match up with what you want, bro. Like, put yourself in that position. Like, I get tired of hearing the excuse, like, oh man, like, she bad as shit, but you know, I don't think she gonna like this and that about me. Alright, so then why don't you work on it? Because then once you work on it, that means it shouldn't be no excuse as to why you can't pull that shorty, right? Same thing with the ladies. Like, you know, ladies, you want your dude to have like a 6-pack and shit. I ain't saying you gotta have a 6-pack, but you gotta be you gotta get your shape together. Like, when you get your shape on point, don't think that man ain't gonna look your direction. You get your shape on point, you out there. Look, you winning. Because at the end of the day, when you work on your stuff and work on yourself, trust me, you're gonna build that value for yourself. Once you build that value for yourself, trust and believe, everybody else gonna keep that value. But you gotta make sure they gonna treat you as valuable as you treat yourself. You love you, then guess what? The other people gonna love you. That love comes to you. Like I said, iron sharpens iron, and that's just what that is. So I mean, that's just food for thought. That was actually just something I had like thought about. It was crazy because I like literally went into like a deep dive of it. But hope everybody liked the stream. I'm gonna get out of here. Make me another drink.